Hi, my name is Ev. Welcome to Buddy is in Charge. Today we are at Glen Beach Cliff Walk, just to the south of Wicklow town. We're parked here and we're going to head along by the coast. We're going to do a little loop down here and then we'll return. So that's the plan today. Hopefully you'll enjoy our walk. So this path is going to be undulating. I know that. Parts of it are going to be very close to the edge of the cliff. So we shall enjoy our little walk along here. So we have to be very careful because there are seal popping beaches. So hopefully, never know, we might see one. We have to be careful. Right, on we go. So we're going to go down this path, across where those railings are, and onward that way. We pass a number of these streams, which are just flowing directly down into the Irish Sea. This route today is very popular. We've got a number of visitors. Today's the 18th of March, so it's the day after St. Patrick's Day. So we have a number of visitors to our shores walking along this path. Most people are wearing runners, but today I am glad I'm wearing hiking boots because it's slippy, wet, underfoot. And there are a few precarious places along this path. On our last hike we went to St. Patrick's Well, and this is Tuberbrida, which is St. Bridget's Well, and that's the actual well down there. So we're on the main path, and then the well is just there. So we're heading in this direction, so on we go. This is one of the beaches which are closed between August and April. That is to allow for the seals to have time to raise their pups. I couldn't resist coming down here, having a look at what this particular well is for. So, for marriage, a maiden drinking the water would meet their destined husband exactly a year from the day of doing so. And then for fishermen and sailors held the water in great reverence. The water kept them safe from dangers in the open sea. And there's the well itself. No seals today, but you can see why they chose, or have chosen, this little cove for protection. Beautiful little primroses. So now we're coming down to Limekiln Bay. So you can see how far we've come. We started here and we're now over here. So we're actually quite close to the end now. So we're going to go down this little gap here in the rocks. So we'll walk along here and see where it takes us. Isn't this spectacular? There's a lot of bird life obviously in the area, and we have guillemots, anything like that would be quite happy to find shelter in these rocks. but he's enjoying himself. Well, so am I actually. This has been one on my list of places to go and see for quite some time. But this morning when I woke up it was dull and grey, and I thought, I need to do a short route. And then it started, when I was driving down towards Wicklow, it started to open up and blue skies. I thought, yay, it's a day for the beach, or a cliff walk anyway. So, isn't that stupendous? This is another beach which is closed off for seals until about 2 to 3 weeks time. I haven't seen any seals, so, well actually no I do. I see one. One sec. One is there. Can I get him? There you go. Bit of wildlife, my friends. Fantastic. Oh, there's more out there. I'm glad I came down this path. I'm not going any closer. I'm way behind, by the way. I'm a good 300-400 meters away from them, and that's where I will be staying. Isn't that fantastic? From crossing bare rock, we're now on like a peat path at the moment, so it's well trodden. But yeah, it's been a nice walk so far. First glimpse of Wicklow Head Lighthouse. There it is. Or there are a lot of birds down there on the rock face. So in this area there are guillemots, shag, peregrine falcon, buzzards, very large bees, and yeah, there's quite a lot of bird life here. Can't remember the other one. I'll put it in the comments when I find out what the other ones are. You can actually stay in the lighthouse. It is a guest house. Costs quite a lot of money there to do so. We're on our return journey now. So this walk total is around about 4 kilometres, which is fairly easy enough walk. Obviously it is most definitely not wheel friendly, as I will leave it like that. Anybody with a good bit of fitness, it's quite easy walk. However, in saying that, there are areas which have got cliff edges which are unprotected, and they can be a little bit interesting in some places. So on we go. Unbeknownst to us, we must have passed the dangerous parts. But a few funny parts, alright, slippy, and then there was cliff down to the sea, so maybe that was a dangerous part. But now we're up on to open farmland, so we're heading back. It's like a small little loop at the end here. You can look down that way towards the south, down towards Wexford, but we're heading northward towards Wicklow town, and then we will have a bite to eat somewhere along the way. Wicklow golf course, and behind that Wicklow town, and then the Wicklow range. There's also meant to be the ruin of a church, and it's supposed to be on the left hand side, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So you just have to trust that there is one. It goes back to penal times when being Roman Catholic was against the law, and so they would have little churches dotted around, hidden from view. So say this is pretty hidden from view. So yeah, this is very popular today, so I've been limiting my time on taking streams, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. Wicklow itself is served by national and local bus services. There's also a main line train station as well to the north of the town, and that is on the main Dublin to Rosslare line. So it's easy to get to. We chose by car today, obviously with the dog, and well, it's a bit of a walk out from Wicklow town to get here. Back at Glen Beach car park, which this particular car park is free of charge, and this is where we are going to say goodbye to you. We've had our picnic and we are going to be heading home. It'll take about 1 hour to get home. So thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon.